competing for the title of Mr. RHS, a title that is envied by every young man, every old and wise man, and every man in between. The world awaits the crowning of the 2011 Mr. RHS. For these young men, it has been a packed month of rehearsing the show, mock interviews, consulting with their fashion designers, contacting agents, bonding with each other, and discussing the work of Disney while having fun. So without further ado, here are your contestants in alphabetical and numerical order, except for the fact that I'm starting with number 8. Oh yeah. Number 8. Playing Tramp from the movie Lady and the Tramp, Ben Fortier really likes the Disney hero Nemo, but he couldn't figure out how to stay in water all night. And when he got his costume, they gave him Lady's costume instead, which means you could call him up, but don't. Son of Therese Fortier, Ben has a 3.0 GPA and hopes to go into medicine or neuropsychology, trying to find the answers to his own problems about wearing the dog costumes. Ben loves to climb, run, eat, and listen to music. Ben's friends say he is unique, easygoing, and somewhat shy. I would say he has a beard. That's not part of the costume. Ben is a healthy eater, loving hummus, yogurt, celery, and old noodles. Okay. That's what it said, unless I couldn't read your writing. If Ben could witness any event in history, he wanted to be there for the Big Bang, wanting to see it all being made. If Ben could have lunch with anyone, dead or alive, it would be poet Lord Byron and Levi Marenko, whom he hasn't seen for a while. Ben's favorites, Brothers Bloom is his movie, Dropkick Murphys, and Deadmau5 is his band, and he loves a bear. His favorite color is cobalt blue, and without further ado, here is number 8, Ben Fortier. Tonight, Will Gurney. Contestant number 9 is playing Hercules, even though he wanted to be Aladdin because Aladdin never covers his chest and has a pet monkey. Son of Glenn and Emily Gurney, Will sports a 3.0 GPA, loves to ride bicycles, and make tacos. If asked about Will Gurney, most people would say, girthy, a whole lot of man. Will would one day like to go into business, any business. Will's most played song on his iPod is Cosmic Love by Florence. Okay. Because Lillian made him listen to it 325 times. Believe it or not, Will would really like to revisit his own birth, which ranks right up there next to Genghis Khan, Adam Sandler, and Jesus. Eating bacon and more bacon, Will's favorites are The Notebook. Oh, a whole lot of man. His favorite animal is a giraffe, which was also his self-portrait. And he loves the color green. Will would like to have lunch with Popeye and the Incredible Hulk to have an arm wrestling match. This is candidate number 9, Will Gurney. Dylan Harvey. Son of John and Ginny Harvey, he has a GPA of genius. And 2 brothers who are quite handsome. Dylan really wanted to be Aladdin because he wants a genie and the ability to fly on a carpet rather than just vacuum one. Dylan, contestant number 10, loves football, lacrosse, and motorcycles. Future plans for Dylan include becoming very, very rich or die trying. He thinks his friends would describe him as tall, but his friends tell me he's silly, silly, silly. Oh. Listening to Mid-Kid on his iPod, eating pizza, drinking Umpqua-Dairy 2% milk, and eating watermelon, Dylan plays the role of Prince Charming from Cinderella with panache. September 5th, 1955 is the day that Dylan would like to revisit, so he could save the clock tower with Emmett Brown. I thought it was funny Prince, Philip. Why did he have Prince? Okay. Oh, Sleeping Beauty. Wrong movie, wrong Prince. Okay. Philip and a Sleeping Beauty. Got it. Okay. And the September 5th thing, that's from Back to the Future. Dylan's favorites are Back to the Future 2, Taylor Swift. His favorite animal is Drew Van Anrooy. and his favorite color is tan. You may see Dylan sitting with Spider-Man, Gomez, and Jacob Morrow, all three crazy cats. Welcome, contestant number 10, Dylan Harvey. Contestant number 11. Corbin is the son of Greg and Becky Marshall, is representing Mowgli from the Jungle Book because Mowgli is not just a prince, but a king of the jungle. And it's a jungle out there, you know it. Corbin is a good student with a GPA of 3.2, and he loves dancing, filming, music, gymnastics, and general shenanigans. You can interpret. While Corbin is eating his favorite foods of milk, eggs, chocolate milk, eggs, and chocolate milk, and eggnog. Milk, eggs, chocolate milk, and eggnog, which is made with milk. He will probably be listening to Baby Got Back on his iPod, and after all, by the way he eats, it will be true. Corbin plans to attend college and become either a wildlife biologist or an actor. His friends say, actually, most actors are wildlife, never mind, okay. Corbin plans to attend college and become either a wildlife biologist or an actor. His friends say he's positive and energetic, not to mention talented. Corbin's favorites, Book of Eli, Sum 41, A Chinchilla, and The Color Green. On a serious note, Corbin would love to have witnessed the writing of the Constitution and watched the founders fight and compromise over an amazing document. Last but not least, Corbin would love to have lunch with his parents when they were his age, and do it now so he could get a better understanding of them. I don't think he meant it sweetly. Contestant number 11, Corbin Marshall. Aha! Clifford Miller and Judy Miller are the proud parents of Jared Miller, contestant number 12. Jared has a 3.0 GPA and is representing Prince Flynn from the new Disney movie, Tangled. Jared loves to play street ball, write poetry and screenplays, as well as act. As a matter of fact, Jared would love to someday be in the movies, but he wants to get a degree in business administration just in case the movies don't pan out. Jared's favorites are The Gridiron Gang, Michael Jackson, The Animal Wolf, and The Color Green. It's a favorite tonight. Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror is the most frequently listened to iPod song. The foods most frequently found in his refrigerator are ham, steak, burritos, and pizza. Jared wants to visit the Battle of Troy as he would like to see Achilles fight. That's all myth, but okay. He wants, however, to have lunch with two Michaels, Jordan and Jackson, because they both gave 110% to their careers. Contestant number 12, Jared Miller. Was born to Sergei and Marla Quiant and is playing the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. The Beast, as John would say, is both beastly and kind and often misunderstood. You won't believe this, but John likes to play music, sing, and wow people with the guitar. If he can't be a millionaire rock star when he grows up, he will be a rock star psychologist. John loves all music. No real favorites there, but his favorite food is generic fruit. I think he just means all fruit. Not sure. Pepper jack cheese, corn dogs, Tabasco, and onions. John has great breath. His friends say he is grand and does everything in a grand way, including what he eats. His favorites are heavy metal, Pink Floyd, Bears, and the color black. John wants to lunch with Flea from RHCP and Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 because they'd be cool to hang out with. And yes, he wants to go back in time and watch Pink Floyd during their Wall concert. Contestant number 13, Big John Kuhn. Contestant number 14, Miguel Rodriguez, is the son of Luz and Robert Raleigh. Miguel scored a 3.42 GPA and really wanted to be Mickey Mouse. He's willing to listen and learn, but he especially loves rap music and hip-hop music. His most frequently played iPod song is Angels Remus by Lupe Fiasco. Yeah, word. Keep it real, peace. Okay. His friends say he is Smexican, which equals a sexy Mexican. And Miguel won't disagree. His favorites, movie Departed, Lupe Fiasco, and his favorite animal is a kangaroo. His favorite color is red. He eats milk.
I'll be right there.
Or drinks it. Go-gurt, I don't know what that is. Pickles, Tillamook cheddar, and A1 steak sauce, which he drinks for dessert. Okay. Miguel would like to have witnessed the civil rights movement and gain insight into the courage it took for people to stand up for what is right. And yes, he would love to have lunch with, guess who? Lupe Fiasco. But Miguel would also invite Bill Clinton along because of his vibrant personality and Bill Clinton's willingness to learn hip-hop. That's what they call it. Miguel Rodriguez, contestant number 14. Micah Audiss. Is representing the king of the jungle, and he is contestant number 1 and Tarzan. A character who demonstrates strength, courage, and the ability to shout loud noises in the jungle so the animals will follow him. Son of Linda and Jay Audiss, Micah loves sports, windsurfing, breathing, he spelled that with 2 E's, consulting, thinking, pondering. Micah is conflicted about his future goals. An engineer or a male entertainer? Notice I made that politically correct because of your mother. Micah has a GPA of 3.8, and if he could go back into history and witness one major event, he would want to witness the day when Hot Pockets were created. When Micah's friends describe him, the one word you hear the most is caring. Micah's favorites? Desperate Housewives, which is not a movie. Okay. The Zombies. He loves the animal the sloth, which is populated in South America. You live in Africa. And he likes the color lime green. Micah would love to have lunch with Albert Einstein, but it's my impression that Micah would need a translator to understand. Oh, I'm sorry, Tarzan, I didn't mean that. Micah Audiss, Tarzan, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, Noah Brady. Noah is representing Jack Sparrow from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean because Jack represents all things Johnny Depp and girls love Johnny Depp. With a GPA of 3.0 or thereabouts, I find that they usually average up. Noah is the son of Peter and Francesca Brady. Noah enjoys reading, video games, and the mysterious internet. Eccentric would be one of the words Noah's friends would use to describe him. If Noah listened to one song all day, it would be, "It's getting hot in here." Chowing down on spaghetti, pizza, tortillas, and broccoli? Noah admits his favorites are The Gladiator, Pink Floyd, a Griffon. Is that how you say it? Oh, Griffin. Okay. You put a little, no, that's okay, you didn't. Really, I just didn't know how to pronounce it. And the color green, the extinction of the dinosaurs is one event no one would like to witness because of the sense of vulnerability it would show. Once he watches the dinosaurs die, he would like to have lunch with Jack Black and Morgan Freeman, play a little ultimate frisbee with them, and just chill. Noah Brady, contestant number 2. Matt Bruns, son of Bart the Broman Bruns, and Chris Mom Bruns and his sister Anna Banana Bruns, sports a 3.8 zillion GPA. Tonight, Matt is representing Woody from the movie Toy Story. And we think Matt chose Woody because their hobbies are similar. Ping pong, stunts, swimming in caves, and being extreme. Matt, like Woody, wants to... Look at your audience. Matt, like Woody, wants to shred the gnar? Gnar, okay. Or be a lifeguard, or something. Matt's friends describe him as extreme, duh, and you will find him playing the Spider-Man theme on his iPod. When Matt gets the opportunity to go back in time, he would want to revisit the time when he went into the Spartan Mountains and killed a wolf with a prison shank. Another word Matt will use to describe himself is delusional. Favorites for Matt? I added that. Favorites for Matt: Inception, movie, Pendulum, a polar bear, oh sweet, and burnt crispy orange. Yeah. You can always count on Matt to eat chocolate chip Pop-Tarts, drink Orange G2, and talk about how he's going to bring the Republican Party back to conservative sanity. Here is tennis-playing, snowboarding Woody, contestant number 3, Matt Bruns. If he's not playing the guitar or fighting wild boars and tigers, contestant number 4, Cody Chasteen. Drinking Dr. Pepper from my refrigerator and topping the meal off with creamsicles. Cody is representing Robin Hood this evening, robbing from the rich and giving to the poor while chilling with the ladies. You wish. Son of Helga and Matt Chasteen. Oh, I lost my place here. Ah, Cody sports a 3.47 GPA while his life's ambitions are becoming a lawyer, Santa Claus, or Taylor Swift's husband, and not necessarily in that order. Cody listens to his 3 favorite songs on his iPod: Halo, Mid-Kid, and Your Love Is My Drug. His other favorites are A Little Like Love by Taylor Swift, A Liger, and the color cerulean. I know, I had to ask somebody what it was. I thought it was like some sort of a poison. Cody, in true Robin Hood fashion, wants to go back in time to the naming of our country and rename it Bromerica. You are going to find Cody dining with Taylor Swift. He would be dining with Daniel Tosh as well, but he's dining with Taylor for obvious reasons. He's dining with Daniel Tosh because he could actually get some good jokes to use. Okay. Contestant number 4. Why do you guys look at me? That's the audience. Cody Chasteen. Prince Edward from the movie Enchanted is the character. Stephen Cruz chose for this evening's performance. Son of Mark and Marilyn Cruz. Did I say that right, Stephen? Merlin. The wizard? Stephen has worked hard for a 3.97 GPA in spite of surviving his bout of WD-40. I'll explain later. Stephen's friends describe him as energetic, and some would even add overly energetic. As contestant number 5, Stephen loves to sing, dance, read, and watch movies. Believe it or not, Stephen wants to become a ninja assassin or follow in Fidel Castro's footsteps and become a socialist revolutionary. I'm face with apples, oranges, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, yogurt, and oranges. Twice. His favorites, Tristan and Isolde, Eminem, and the animal that's his favorite is the cheetah. His favorite color is rainbow. We're getting closer to the WD-40 answer right there. Prince Edward Cruz wants to have lunch with God, unless she's unavailable. And then his choices would be Einstein and Napoleon. It would take too long to tell you what historical event Stephen would like to visit, but it does involve blood and guts. Contestant number 5, Stephen Cruz. Jeremiah Fallon, contestant number 6, is the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland this evening. And not only is he representing the Hatter, but his parents, Dennis and Christina Fallon, as well. Jeremiah's favorites are Fight Club, Rise Against, a bat, and the color green with an E on the end. Jeremiah is a jelly and jam connoisseur, loving apple butter as well as grape and strawberry jelly, and if you throw in a little fruit, perhaps generic, and yogurt, he's happy. Mad Hatter. And it doesn't fit that Mad Hatter would one day want to be a physicist or a mathematician, and his friends would describe him as a quiet thinker, emphasizing the thinker part. He listens to Bullet for My Valentine, sounds so sweet, and Pocket Full of Sunshine on his iPod while solving mathematical equations in his pretty little head. Jeremiah wants to go back in time and see Fight Club in the theater because it is Fight Club, and what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. Leonardo da Vinci and Nikola Tesla are the two people Jeremiah would love to chat with because they are both intellectual beasts and members of the Math Fight Club. Contestant number 6, Jeremiah Fallon. Contestant number 7, Josh Fisher. Jeremiah chose to represent Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. Josh. Did I say Josh? What did I say? Oh, senior moment. Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid because he Googled him and found that he is the hottest prince, hands down. Son of Joe Fisher and Laura Hover, Josh plans on becoming rich and famous when he grows up. Believe this, Josh's hobbies are riding bikes, loving school, arguing with anyone, and girls, who he won't argue with because he loses. He listens to Impossible by Chantel on his iPod. What's that iPod? In spite of the fact that no one else even knows who Chantel is. Okay? Josh says his friends would say he's hilarious or just plain awful. You choose, okay? If Josh isn't eating pizza, noodles, or fish, you can count on him eating roadkill, skunk, or bear. Oh my gosh, that got one of the best laughs all night. Josh wants to revisit. Wait a minute, I gotta get my cookies on this. It's of such historical significance. He wants to revisit Mike Tyson, biting off Evander Holyfield's ear. Because of the intellectual strength of that act. But he would also love to dine with Martin Luther King Jr. and Muhammad Ali because they are both inspiring men. Favorites, Happy Gilmore, Rihanna, and Angora Rabbit, and the color purple. Contestant number 7, Josh Fisher. Ben, oh yeah, good to be here. Okay, can I just ask a question from up here? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben. This is serious, so stand straight. Good job. It's the first time I've seen your hair combed in. Okay. What did Pablo Picasso mean when he said, "It takes a long time to become young"? You can take a little while to think about it. What did Pablo Picasso mean when he said, "It takes a long time to become young"?
I think you meant that it's easy to become old and forget, your youth and what life really is about, and just become obsessed with work and just life in general, and forget those fun things in life. And that's what people really need to work on, is the youth and remembering that and staying fit and having fun in life.
Good job, Ben. Ben Cormier. Contestant number 9. Will. Lot of man gurney. Oh. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Okay. Will, this is a serious question, and you can take a few seconds to think about it.
Okay.
If you had no limitations, what are 2 areas you would love to be an expert in, and what would you do with your expertise? I'll ask it again. If you didn't have any limitations, what are the 2 areas you would love to be an expert in, and what would you do with your expertise?
If I had no limitations, I would be an expert in psychology, because I want to know how the brain works and the way that people react to situations and how people are affected by society. Thank you.
Good job. Number 9, Will. Contestant number 10, Dylan. I drink milk, Harvey. That cord gets him every time. Dylan. What does courage sound like?
Rawr.
And why?
Because courage comes from the heart, and rawrs come from the heart also.
Corbin Marshall, Mobley, all dressed in his business attire. Now, Corbin, this is a serious question. You can take a few minutes to answer. If you might want to move that cord around. Good, yeah. Let's see. Corbin, you're a musician. What did Janis Joplin mean when she said, "Don't compromise yourself, you're all you've got"?
Because you have to work with what you've got, and you can't try to be somebody else.
This is a serious question. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, serious glasses. Got it. Okay. Jared, what are 3 things you would do to stretch yourself? Let me re-ask that, because this is a serious question, audience. Stretch yourself, like become a bigger person. Yeah. Don't do any calisthenics. Serious.
No stretching?
Okay, another question. Tell me what makes your blood boil.
What makes my blood boil
is others picking on others for being different than the norm in high school. Thank you.
Number 13, John Quion. Okay, this is a serious question, but we'll come here. When we were practicing today, John didn't have a zip. So I was so excited today.
Is it up?
Okay, yeah, it is, it's good. John, tell me about a person who's given you a nudge to push you to your limits in a positive way.
Well, I couldn't just say one person, but my parents have definitely nudged me forward in the right direction. They've always been there, to encourage me and, to push me when I, really needed that, and I appreciate them, and I love them.
And Mr. Mexican himself, contestant number 14, Miguel Rodriguez. Miguel,
Yes.
be sure to look at your audience. You may take your time, this is a serious question. What 2 things would you share with new parents about successfully raising a child?
Well, that's rather difficult because, all right, I believe that raising a child is not just, you're not supposed to focus on one part. You might focus on allowing them to express themselves, allowing them to have fun, and then focusing on them going to school and learning. However, you have to have a balance, equilibrium. There's just not one perfect way to teach a kid to mature as an adult as in his teen years or her teen years. So if I could give one tip, I'd say support them with love. However, you have to know when there are boundaries for that child, and that's the way you do it.
Okay. Next. You guys, she's a freshman. What's that? I walked out. Wait a minute. Okay. Next, we have the talent portion, and we're going to see contestants number 1 through 7. This
is hold the heart.
What?
I said you're hot.
That's crossing the line. All supper, thank you. In my younger years, kids would, no, they never did this. Talents. Candidate number 1, that would be, actually, he's going to introduce himself.
Hi. Well, my name is Micah Audiss. I've been trying to dance now for 18 years. What else? I choreographed my own dance. These are probably, if not the best dance moves in the world. But anyway, you'll just have to see for yourself.
Radio killer. Big Snoop the American flag. Hey, yo, nephew, won't you come off them keys and sing a little something for the ladies? You know what I'm talking about? Let them know how you feel. dog, I give it to her right, and she like it. She wanna hit like a sidekick. Is he wanna go with the fool on the floor? I whispered in her ear, come here, you ready to go? I rolled up a winner and put it up in the air. Like that little dress, I'm coming up out of there. Yeah, she like that. You like that? You say you like, well I bite back, and I'm all gone. We get it up to the beat it up like Tarzan. Snooping, I go hard, baby, yes. Kissing them, then I'm digging out the stress. I won't stop till you finish. You ain't feel me up to the next time.
Number 2.
So I'm No Brady, and I'm going to play a song that I did not write called I Will Follow You Into the Dark.
Love of mine, one day you will die. I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I will follow you into the dark. Catholic school, vicious as Roman rule. I had my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about. We'll hold each other soon. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. I will follow you into the dark.
Through the art of hula, which I've now been doing for a full day. You be the judge. Thank you.
Candidate number 4.
I'm Cody, contestant number 4, and I'm gonna play a song called My Crazy Mistake. And they want me to tell you I wrote it, but it's awkward, so.
Years ago, my world collapsed. I let you go. My judgment lapsed. You're Romeo, you were my Juliet. I was your prince, you my princess. But now you're gone for good, and I wish I could see you one last time, make you mine again. But it's too late now, as I wonder how I could have done this thing, my greatest mistake. I'm sitting here thinking about those times we had together. I was yours and you were mine, and no one could deny. Now I'm all alone and you're somewhere I'll never know. Want you by my side. Then I realized I'm gone for good, and I wish I could see you one last time, make you mine again, but it's too late now, as I wonder how I could have done this thing, my greatest mistake, greatest mistake.
Hi, I'm contestant number 5. My name's Stephen Cruz, and I'm doing a rap, and I wrote it myself. And I just want to do a little shout out to my mama. Oh, I guess it's my time. Judging by the way those lights shine, so many colors shining bright like an invite for me. Yeah, that's right. Head the stage and then rap right like Luke, standing and staring like side boy. Rapping through my track, I stop and remember back to the days when I could barely say a phrase. I remember what I learned way back in school, something else to attend. You can't be rapping about nothing you have. You rapping about something, otherwise words that you've been writing will disappear. That's the lining. It's a meaning you keep on fighting long enough to keep on writing. Open your ears and listen to the things you've missing. Cause everything I'm saying to you is good, cause everything I'm saying is coming from here. I remember when I was young, and we tried some Those clouds move fast, but they told me secret, ask me fast. Opportunities await me and change will eventually change me. If the past follow you to a tomorrow, stop. Everyone get back. Use the sound. Okay. Thank you.
I'm Jeremiah Fallon, and I'm going to show you something math related. I'm Jeremiah Fallon, and I'm showing how to get the quadratic formula from a quadratic equation. Okay, so first you don't want a constant by x, so you have to divide by a, and then you're going to use completing the square, so that way you can factor it. So you add 1/2 of b over a squared, so the 2 gets squared with the whole thing, and then you can subtract the c over a, and then you factor it. You multiply the c by 4a so that way you can have it as one fraction instead of 2 different ones. And then you square root both sides. And the denominator can be, it can actually be square rooted, so you're just going to write that as 2a. Square root, it can be plus or minus.
Contestant number 7.
I'm gonna dance because I can't sing, so hope you like it.
Tarzan, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
next section of our segment of our program. We are going to have silly questions for candidates number 8 through 14. Ben, would you rather get first dibs or the last laugh? And you always have to tell me why.
I think last laugh because, I don't know, maybe first dibs because I don't have much patience. Like, and I don't know. 'Cause I'm going first anyways.
This was a silly question,
Well,
which requires a silly answer.
Okay, last laugh, 'cause I like watching people fail.
Very kind. That was good. I would rather have the first dibs on the last laugh, really. Contestant number 9. God, I love this man. Will? Come on, Will. Come on, a lot of man, a lot of guy, a lot of guy. Hercules. Woo! Okay. During practice, Will was always trying to put his skirt down so spandex wouldn't show. Are you ready? Okay. Will, would you rather be, you always have to tell me why, would you rather be a giant hamster or a tiny, tiny, tiny rhino?
I'd have to say a giant hamster because I would also have to have a giant hamster wheel. And I like running on things.
Good job, Will. This reminds me of my favorite expression, wheel spinning, the hamster's dead. Okay, just thought that, that's nothing against Will at all. Okay. Dylan. Right now, I knew that from Sleeping Beauty. All right? Okay. Okay, just hold him there. Right. Ready? Would you rather be able to stop time or to fly?
I would rather fly because I already got the cape to go with it. Happens.
Corbin, number 11. Hi, Corbin. How are you? Great. Would you, Corbin, rather be born with an elephant's trunk or a giraffe's neck?
Giraffe's neck. But, Mrs. Hall, I notice you noticing me. I want you to know that I appreciate you going out of your way. I like you, Mrs. Hall, but I'm not in line with you.
Number 12, Jared. This is a silly question, not a silly answer. Just teasing, I really like your hair.
Oh, man.
Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all? Silly.
Is the gossip good or bad? So it's gossip, so it's really, can be either or. Never talked about would be like non-existing, so I guess I'd have to go gossiped about, as long as it was okay to do so. See.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Hi, John. I didn't realize you have a beard too. Oh, that's... I don't think so. Here, let me see. Okay. Get a picture of that bastard. John, would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and good looking?
I'd rather be rich and ugly because I like being rich and I don't care about being ugly.
All right, Miguel, contestant number 14. Wow, look at that. Smexy. What? Oh.
It's Mexican according to Troy Phillips and Matthew Cooper. Yeah, like Mexican.
Okay, burrito. Sorry, I'm sorry. Miguel is my favorite Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather eat a bar of soap or drink a bottle of dishwashing liquid?
Could you repeat the question?
Okay, let's see. Visualize. Would you rather eat a bar of soap, if you wash your hands with, or drink a bottle of dishwashing liquid?
I'd have to drink dishwashing liquid because this is inappropriate. Well, what I'm thinking. Okay, I consulted with Mrs. Hall, and...
Which is not fair.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I would have to do the dishwasher's fluid, because... my bad. Because either way, with either one of them, I would have diarrhea, and I think that the other one would be more enjoyable than bar of soap.
The consultation was, I said that diarrhea would be easier with liquid. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay. Contestants 1 through 14, please take the stage now. House lights up. This is where we do the dash for cash. Now, what we're doing tonight, the money that we make, some of it is going to Saving Grace for their new building. Some of it is going to the high school for, and I'll explain it later, for taking care of some of the needs that we have here. And each candidate, whoa, there goes my ears. Wonder what's next. They're going to be running into the audience gently, and they're going to approach their friends and family. You do not have to give anything, but they would like you to take out your cash and dollar bills or whatever you might have and put them in their buckets. And Derek, I think I have the Dash for Cash song. Play about a minute of it, or I might just tell you to stop. So, don't trip over the cord. You guys have had trouble with this cord tonight. Okay? On your mark. Get set. Go! And Riza, you're gonna count the money and keep track of it for each number. Okay, and Dakota, and who else is in the audience? Robbie, you can help with the counting. Right now, we're gonna take about, well, first of all, we're halfway through. Take a bow, guys. Yeah. We're gonna take about a 10-minute break. So we will scream for you when we're ready to start again. Go, boys, get ready. Escorted by the beautiful Shanice String. These are serious questions, Micah, and you may take a second or two, or 3 or 4 to decide your answer. What did Robert Burns mean when he said, "Life is but a day at most"?
It means that every day you should make the most of it, and whatever happens, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. And world peace.
Contestant number 2, Noah Brady, escorted by the beautiful Noah, serious question. How will you give something beautiful to the world?
Beauty is something that is in the eye of the beholder. Like, so many people think different things when they think the word beauty. For some, it's appearance. For some, it's what's inside yourself. For some, it's things you look at. To me, beauty is the way you live your life every day, the way you treat the people you know. And I want to give beauty to other people through kindness and love and the way I treat all the ones I know. And world peace.
Contestant number 3, Matt Bruns. Matthew, serious question. Where do you draw the line between possible and impossible?
At the top, because that's where it's probably going to be coolest. Draw no lines, because nothing is impossible. And world peace.
Contestant number 4, Cody Chastain. Whoa, scared me. Is this full like her shirt out of your shirt? Okay, that's good. I like it. Okay, that was your shoes. Just teasing. Cody, serious question. What is the best way to thank someone who has done something important for you?
Wow. Say give him a hug, because a hug mends the heart, puts a smile on my face, and world peace.
Contestant number 5, Stephen Cruz. This is twice now you thought the theme was mafia. Serious question. You ready, Stephen?
Okay.
What will you personally do to help address the world's deepest inequities?
What are my options? Just kidding. Can you repeat the question?
What will you personally do to help address the world's deepest inequities, which is the same as inequalities?
Thank you.
Well,
I think the only person I have complete control over is myself. So I have to make sure that every day and in every action I do, that I work towards that goal of treating everybody equally.
good job.
Thank you. And world peace.
way to keep a friend?
To act friendly towards them and world peace.
And number 7, Joshua Fisher. I don't think you learned higher. Josh, do tough times pull us together or pull us apart?
Tough times pulls everybody together because it takes the hardest people and the closest people to stay together. And even world peace keeps everybody close together.
Are we ready? Are the talented people ready? Our next segment, which will blow everyone away, if it hasn't already. And I forgot to mention that some of those young men were escorted by the Duke of von Oldenburg, who can also play the piano.
I'm going to be playing a song that I wrote a while back, kind of, and I modified for this, so it'll be within the time limit, so I hope I don't screw up on it.
Ben 48, contestant number 8. Contestant number 9, Will Gurney.
Alright, my name is William Gurney, and made a little video for you, a little bit of bike riding, and hope you enjoy it. Also, gotta give a shout out to Riza, because she let me home.
Party, so I'm gonna dance for you.
touch this.
Word to your mother.
Contestant number 11, Corbin Marshall.
No, I'm not supposed to be doing that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Corbin Marshall. And I have a video for you. I hope you like it.
Contestant number 12, Jared Miller.
I'm Jared Miller, and I'll be reciting a poem I wrote. There was a boy, but he didn't belong, in a room of unfamiliarity. He saw another, there was a girl, she saw many things. Something brought them together. A boy belonged, together with her, he saw many things. Taken back by coasting tides, escaping from a small daze. They do awake to live lives of distance, but distances can be shortened. Strangers to be unseen, yet sometimes dormant the heart can be. The boy has changed in his eyes, yet through her eyes he still remains. She doesn't know what lies within, but a boy had given it. The times will change and age will cumber, they will still remain forever tied together.
Contestant number 12, John Huyon.
Yo, this is DJ Big John. I did hope you like it, but for something like this.
just a little bit more? Housewife, you know? What did you got? 20 seconds more. 20 seconds? Spin it. Oh, just do what you were doing.
Same song again?
Oh, sure. And Mike, stop over here. I had to be a little reserved. Arthritis. Contestant number 14, Mexican.
Alright, before we start, I kind of want to ask Mrs. Hall if she'd want to dance a little bit during my song. Yes?
Trying to get an advantage, are you?
Okay, alright. Well, I'll be singing a song for you. It's a rap that I make, and I hope you enjoy it. One bad rapper and spitting all these rhymes in a good sense to open all your minds. From the intro, I still right here, I still you'll find the key. But it's on here, let me show you how I feel. I write these things that share a connection to my innermost springs. I express through words, elaborate meanings, fascinating people with significant feelings. So you ask me who I am, and I'll show you in a word. There's more to me than you will ever know, but it's not like mistake everything. There's something in my soul that I can take. Back over again, because there's nothing that can stop me, not again. So, alright, right here I want you guys to clap and do your thing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Mr. Paul, come up here. Come on. Yeah, okay. If any of the other contestants want to come up here, come on. Come on, you guys. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna dance. Come on, you guys. So, instead of rapping, I decided that we're gonna have everyone out here just dance. What? Get loud, come on, clap hard, people. I'd like to dedicate this one to Mrs. Hall for making everything possible, and Sophie Lightning and James Turner.
Thank you. What was that word I used for contestant number 5, Stephen Cruz, overly energetic? Okay. What would we encourage him? There it is. Okay, right. Energize your body. That concludes the talent portion. And now we will move on to contestants number 1 through 7 Is that right? Yeah. And they're going to answer a silly question. So we have contestant number 1. They will introduce themselves. Of man. With a wig. It's really Micah? Did you shake your legs for this?
No.
Okay. Would you rather be able to read minds or be invisible?
Well, if you're invisible, then people probably will speak their mind at some point, so you get 2 for 1.
Just saying. Candidate number 2, Jack Sparrow. Is the hair on your chest fake? Oh, did you shave it so it'd come back thicker? That's a myth, by the way. I tried it. Actually, I don't shave my chest, I shave my lips. Those with the arthritis. Okay. Noah, would you rather have a missing finger or an extra toe?
Well, anyone who's played Assassin's Creed will tell you that missing a finger is kind of cool. You know, I mean, you can keep like a hidden blade there, you know, it's Assassin's Creed. You can kill people. But, you know, extra toes, it's a good thing to talk about. But personally, I think I'd have a better story about missing a finger than like, look at my toe, guys! It's actually my little brother who's in the womb with me. That's all it's
I can't remember exactly what happened to Noah after the big flood, but I don't think it was good. Okay. Contestant number 3, Matthew Bruns. Oh my goodness, Woody, there's a snake in your boot.
No, there's somebody poisoned the water hole.
In your boot? Oh, okay. Okay, Matt, silly questions. What if I slapped you with a trout?
I'd kill you. Honestly, where would you get a trout? First of all, how would you get close enough to slap me? And second of all, do you think that would really be a good idea for you in the first place? So, answer that.
Yes, no, maybe. Thank you, Matt.
That was the question. Thank you.
That's Matt, predicting those Second Amendment rights. Oh, that's number 4. Cody, chest, don't you even think about it. That, weapons on campus. Okay. Are you ready? Okie dokie. What happens if you put a lightsaber in water?
Sri Lanka and Japan. That's what happens. Got real.
Actually, that was a very deep answer. I didn't know there was a tsunami in Sri Lanka, but okay. Okay. Contestant number 5, Stephen Cruz. We're doing princes, not fairies. Oh no. This is going to be tough for you. You ready? You're fast on your feet. Where do people in hell tell other people to go? They ask you for advice. Asked me for advice. Oh, the A just went to a D minus. Hey, Stephen, I think I mentioned you had a 3.92. Not anymore. Okay. Contestant number 6. Jeremiah, wake up. Okay, Mad Hatter. Jeremiah, if you were deep in the Amazon and you broke both your legs, your tailbone, and you were missing 4 fingers from a hand gliding accident, who would you want to find you and why?
Noah Brady, because he would drag me out with his bare hands.
And actually, Noah would eat him. We'd drag him out with his 6th toe. I wish I could make comments in between like this. Okay, candidate number, Josh, 7, let's go. Hi, Josh. Yeah. This is not a real question. How does it feel to have a crush on a 59-year-old?
It's amazing.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Must be the Botox. Yeah, Botox is not natural. Okay. Oh, Josh, I'm not the judge. They are. Okay. What would you do in the event of a zombie apocalypse?
Is that really the question?
No, here, let me say something. Reword it. What would you do in the event of a zombie apocalypse?
All right, I understand that now. Zombie apocalypse. I would run fast and far away so they couldn't catch me. Because they're slow. I'm gonna get you. Right?
That's a good answer. Thanks, Josh. Does somebody have a program? Once again, courage and self-esteem are things that these guys have, and if they didn't, they do now. We are going to show you a video of these 14 young men practicing. We couldn't show you all of the rare and raw details, but we're hoping this video speaks for what they've done. Take it away. Oh. All right. Can we bring out all 14 contestants, please? John, you want to see your face? Oh. Okay. Once again, we have number 1, Micah Audiss, Tarzan. Number 2, Jack Sparrow, Noah Brady. Number 3, Woody, Matthew Burns. Matthew is the only boy that in the 5 years of doing this really thinks they're their character. He's been wearing that same outfit for 5 days. 3 days, oh, I'm sorry. And it smells. Number 4, the gentle Cody Chastain. Number 5, the very tough Stephen Prince. That's with a PH. His first name is M. Oh, Stephen is, who are you, Stephen? Prince Edward. Expect Prince Edward is from, what?
From Enchanted.
From Enchanted, that's a girl movie. I understand.
Funny because...
And Cody is Robin Hood, and Matt is Woody, and Jack, I got the rest of them, okay? Sorry, Stephen. Jeremiah Fallon. Number 6, Matt Hatter. Number 7, Josh Fisher. Who is Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. Ben Fourier, who is Pink Slippery. He doesn't know if he's the tramp or if he's the lady. Which is, it's the 21st century, people. It's don't ask, don't tell. Hercules himself, a lot of man, Will Gurney. Prince Philip. Dylan Harvey has a grin that could either make you suspicious or melt your heart. You're welcome. Corbin Marshall. Who is Mowgli. Yeah, I had to ask how to spell it. I don't know if you got it right. Jared Miller, who's from the new. Jared Miller from True Grit. Jared, what does Flynn do in Tangled?
He smolders.
Oh, he smolders. Okay, was that smoldering that you just did?
No.
Okay, I haven't seen Tangled, but okay. Big John Queon, who is and the delightful Miguel Rodriguez from Mexican number 14.
It's Mexican.
And first, I'm going to crown Mr. Dashing. This is the young man who... Okay, good. Who, oh, I guess it's a revised number. Who collected the most money from the audience? And this, Mr. Dashing, is, and Shanice, I'm going to let you crown him. Crown him. Look, I've got it pinned, so all you have to do is just throw it over them. Yeah. We've moved up this year. We have real ribbon last year, and the other 4 years was toilet paper. Or paper towels doubled. Okay. Mr. Dashie goes to the man who made $207.73. Woody Bruns. Sophie? The judges have ruled. And Mr. RHS is Micah Audiss. Make it quick. Have a great evening and drive safely. Bye-bye.